So here we are ready to make our sausage rolls. So I'm not making the puff pastry because it's quite a time consuming process. So this one here is a block of frozen puff pastry. You can buy it in the chiller aisle, frozen. This is ready to roll, and you can see that it's got the ridges on there. Or you can buy it ready rolled and it will already come in a sheet. Either is absolutely fine. The recipe called for sage. Unfortunately, I'm completely out of sage, which is a shame. It's one of my favourite herbs. So I've got some other dried herbs that I can use instead. So thyme, oregano, all of those are fairly interchangeable. I've got a red onion, a white one again would be fine, or even spring onions, an egg, and my sausages. We're going to take the onion just as we did the other week when we were making the curried savoury rice, and we are going to use the bridge underneath, cut straight through, because then this gives us a flat surface to work on so it doesn't wobble about. So we are going to dice these. Dicing means to cut into small cubes. Now, this piece of equipment here is a food processor. So it's used to blend, grate, and generally process food into different shapes. Now, you can use store-bought breadcrumbs. It just comes in a packet. Equally though, if you don't have those, you can make your own. So I have a piece of stale bread here, and I am going to blend it into crumbs and then use that as my breadcrumbs. The breadcrumbs are used in the recipe to bulk out the meat, make it go further, also absorb some of the fat from the meat, and so that it's less oily when you actually have your finished product. So with all these things, their safety, it has to be put in properly. You have to make sure that's locked in place, otherwise it won't turn on. And this little bit needs to slide in properly again, otherwise this won't turn on. Now, it's going to be noisy. So I'm going to stop, have a look. I've still got a few large pieces in there, so I'm going to make sure I'm going to blitz it a little bit longer. Now, normally you have an insert that goes in here to stop things spitting out, but at the present I can't find mine, so I can just place my hand over there, but unfortunately it doesn't mean you can't see, but it does stop all the breadcrumbs spitting back out. So I'm just going to use the pulse method, just so I can make sure I get all those extra little bits that we haven't managed to do just yet. Once I'm happy, we take that out. And that is our breadcrumbs ready for our recipe.